connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches and punches.
Oh, that's the biggest shot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon.
Oh, he landed that kick to the outside of the lead leg there, DC.
He is chopping up that leg. They say chop.
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to take that finish down. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Back to the feet. Going orthodox now. Oh, man, his leg kicks are outstanding, and you saw a great example of that just there.
And you see as the opponent starts to slow down, he cannot take many of those kicks.
Oh.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect place, perfect position. What a...
Coming up next, a welterweight matchup between Bruce Lee and Tony Ferguson. Well, he was the first man to amass a double-digit winning streak in the shark-infested lightweight waters in the UFC, the former interim champion El Cucuy Tony Ferguson back on the proving ground.
Tony Ferguson was able to navigate the toughest division in the UFC. He's one of the most diverse, nasty strikers the UFC has ever seen. And you couple that with that college wrestling background, every time you step foot in the octagon with Ferguson, you know you have your hands full. One of the most exciting fighters the UFC has ever seen.
He is an 8-point striker, outstanding submission game, has a lot of good chokes in his arsenal. He'll lean on that Darce choke, has a pretty good triangle as well.
Watch that low signal. I'm
telling you, Tony Ferguson ready to prove yet again that he is one of, if not the best lightweight on planet Earth. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Enter Bruce Lee.
I mean, that's Bruce Lee in a nutshell. Over and over and over, he did the same thing, and it shows in the technique because there's no wasted energy. There's no wasted movements. Everything he does with a purpose. He goes in there with an idea of what he's trying to accomplish, and he gets it done. Bruce Lee is the absolute best. Bruce Lee is the man. His grappling, his takedown defense figure to be tested here tonight. But there aren't that many guys who are going to want to stand and trade on a napkin in the center of the octagon with the great Bruce Lee. No, if you're fighting Bruce Lee, you're shooting for takedowns right away. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Ferguson is 5 years the elder. He is 4 inches taller. He will have a 4-inch reach advantage. And now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce
main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Orange County, California, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
Ready.
Watch so the fight is now underway. We'll see how long it goes. You've got a submission specialist on one side, and on the other side, maybe the most well-rounded fighter in this division.
Yeah, he is one of the best fighters in the entire UFC. But in front of him, he has one of the most dangerous fighters across all divisions in the octagon. Because that one skill he has is so good that you're in danger the entire time.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh, outstanding placement as he lands the knee to the body. Again, the taller fighter making noise with a knee strike there. Both guys landing big shots.
Good right hand.
DC, didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point. Look at the force behind that leg kick.
Oh, effective strike there by Ferguson. Wow! So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Tony Ferguson. Oh, do you believe it? Another head kick lands. Got to start raising that guard or this is going to be the end of the fight.
You got to start raising the guard and guiding that head kick down back towards your feet. You cannot take him clean and you cannot take him on one arm. Beautiful head kick.
Oh, effective use of the jab by Ferguson. He can truly do it all. Spinning back fist. Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks. That one snuck in. Nice strike. Big head kick lands. I mean, that right hand landed square.
Nice connection there by Tony Ferguson. You're probably glad you never had to prepare for a fighter like this in your day.
I've never seen anything like that, and I'm not sure there's anyone like that going up in the weight. Tony Ferguson does not give you any idea of what you're facing. When you're in there, you're confused. He doesn't give you any type of pattern inside the octagon.
All right, so he lands a jab there. Pretty nicely done, DC.
You can really control a fight just knowing how to fight behind your jab. Oh, nice jab.
Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
Ferguson gets touched by that kick there. 20 seconds to go in round one.
Good stick.
First round winding down here. Ferguson gets the double leg takedown. Nothing telegraphed about that shot. Well done. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Relax, you're fine. It's just a little blood. You've been here before. You've been cut. No worries. We like the taste of our own blood. Now's the chance to run.
Round two is upon us. Your thoughts on round one, champ?
Round one was a very close round. Both guys had their moments, but nobody has really went out ahead in the race as we go into the second round.
Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC. And he landed the right hand there. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes.
Lee gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Oh, he lands a straight punch there, DC. We'll see if he can follow it up now.
He has been throwing the strike over and over again. Look how crisp and straight he is. Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick. Nice head kick.
Ferguson's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say, wow!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
And Ferguson, I have to say, absorbing those strikes quite well. Single collar tie now. And they separate. Ferguson gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments. Kick to the body by Lee.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Oh, roundhouse kick, DC.
That was a beautiful strike, and that is the most powerful kick that you can land in a fight.
And they separate.
Sneaky head kick.
Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy. Left hand punch from the clinch.
All right, some really grueling work here in the clinch. Both fighters really struggling to gain a dominant position.
That happens whenever you understand the position. Both know exactly what they need to do. And when both fighters are trying to do the same thing,
over the top, this fight's gonna be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high to the corner, thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Oh, how about this kicking game on full display tonight?
Kicks back to back. He's truly mixing up the target. Sight to behold. Oh, nice elbow.
Nice combination there by Lee. Blocks the shot. Kick to the body by Lee. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, now we take a look back at some of the highlights. He has had his kicking game going early and often tonight.
I mean, on point, right? He knew that this was going to be a way for him to take control of this fight. He's used those kicks to really put him out ahead. And I'm not sure if his opponent has the ability to adjust and stop him from landing these over and over.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too.
He didn't like that left hand.
And he's got him hurt here. Beautiful knee. Knee to the body. Oh, nice land with the knee. You see the taller fighter having no issue getting the limb to the target there. Nice offering there by Tony Ferguson. Kind of hard to know what's coming, just a master at creating angles and finding the target.
Yeah, he just confuses you, right? Tony is a guy that will confuse you inside the octagon. When you think you have a beat on what he's doing, he switches it up and hits you with something totally unexpected.
Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Big elbow there, lands.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Ferguson gets tattooed by that straight punch.
I am starting to lose track of how many punches this guy has landed to the head of his opponent. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches and punches.
Oh, that's the biggest shot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon.
Oh, he landed that kick to the outside of the lead leg there, DC.
He is chopping off that leg. They say chop.
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go take that finish down. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Back to the feet. Going orthodox now. Oh, man, his leg kicks are outstanding, and you saw a great example of that just there.
And you see his opponent start to slow down. He cannot take advantage of those kicks. He landed it perfectly. Perfect place, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Throws the right hand there. Lee gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Whoa! right, and there's the horn, and you hear the collective sigh from the crowd. They're all watching that lip, and we're monitoring it as well. Nasty, nasty gash. It's only getting worse by the moment. Doctor called in here. We'll see if he stops the fight. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for... Oh!
He's hooked. Serve him up. Go get him. Oh! He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Man! All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Back to the feet now. Lee gets caught with that punch. Oh!
Running fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment.
Whoa! Man.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Chase that finish down now. He got him bad!
Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. He's attacking arm bar now. You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle. This might just be a
matter of time. And there it is! Right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's going to stop this contest at 3 minutes, 27 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by submission due to an armbar, Tony